someone who does that, they are seriously deranged. And they've done this just because they couldn't control you the way they wanted to control you. They've done this just because they couldn't control you the way they wanted to control you. So please understand that this discard that you're going through, I promise you, it's one of the most beautiful things that can happen. Me, some years on now, I love it. I love my alone time. Some of you might meet other people sooner than I did. You know, the people that I bumped into weren't good for me. But some of you might meet some genuine people. Some of you might not be ready for that or even to hear that, and you're thinking, I don't want anyone else. But you know what? The time will come where you might want someone else. You know? But you need to remember the golden rule as well that I always say. They're not your companion. They're not your soulmate. They're not your lover. They're not your other half. They're a counterfeit soulmate that was sent your way for your destruction. And once you fully internalize that and understand that, you understand what they are. They were sent your way to destroy you. And thank God that you've got this resilience. Thank God that you've got this strength inside you. This resilience, this strength. That you are able to not be that molded. You weren't that manipulated. You have that strength inside you. That's such a blessing. Because I'm telling you, it was that strength that you had inside you that led them to want to discard you. And remember, I probably should have said this earlier for those that have tuned out already. The discard's not the final thing with a narcissist. The discard is like, I'm going to discard you to show you what you're missing. I'm going to put you through pain, and then I'm going to try and creep back up sometime later. And then you're going to let me back in all arms open. That's what they've got in their minds. That's what they think's going to happen. They think you're going to let them back in. Please don't let them back in. You can't let them back in. You can't let these abusers back in. You know? They're narcissists. They're weirdos. They don't function like us. Forget the love bomb. Forget the so-called inverted commas good times. There were no good times in the relationship. There was none. That was our lowest point when we was enjoying company with that sad piece of shit. Right? Miserable piece of shit that they are. That was our lowest time, man. That was our lowest point in existence. When we were smiling with them and happy with them. Nah, man. Nah. Makes me feel sick to my stomach. You know, when I think about it, flashes in my head, because I make these videos, stuff flashes into my head about the narcissist. And, you know, when I think about me being romantically involved or intimately involved, it literally makes me feel sick to my stomach, like I want to vomit. I swear it makes me want to vomit. But it took me a little while to get to that stage. You know, I remember I used to miss the companionship. I used to miss the company. You go through all these. You go through all of this. You'll miss the company. You'll miss being with them. You miss all of that. But this will all happen when you're in your cocoon. And eventually you're just going to blossom like a butterfly. And you're gonna spread your wings. It's going to be great. You know? And it doesn't have to necessarily mean that you meet someone else straight away. You might spend some time alone. And that's a beautiful thing as well. And a lot gets done when we're alone. When we got no distractions. Part of it is how I made this YouTube channel. Spending my time alone. Picked up the phone one day. Started making a YouTube channel. You lot have got it in you too. You lot have all lived an experience as well. That you could do the YouTube channel. You could write a book. You could do anything. You could write a piece of music. Whatever. There's so much technology out there that assists with things these days. Like, you can do it as well. And if you ask me now, like, what would I rather be doing? Having a YouTube channel or be with that narcissist? have a YouTube channel all day long. You know? Even if you asked me, I told you way back about when I went and worked abroad after the Narcissist, because they always never wanted me to work abroad. What would you rather have? You working abroad or with the Narcissist working abroad? There's absolutely nothing on earth that would let me have them back in my life. Nothing at all. And I want to build you lot up to that point, because we're all on different healing journeys. We're all on different rates, right? But I just want you to all be at the point when we all say no. We don't want them back. We would never let them back, no matter what. We would never let them back. Even if God Almighty himself said to us, you need to go back with your narcissists. I'd want all of us to say, no, God, please create someone else for us. Please make someone new for us all. You know, that's the way I want us to be. Please, people, don't let these lot back, because they're counting on you letting them back. And, you know, when they've gone quiet as well, they're off entertaining new people and stuff like that. While you're at home depressed and sad, they're off pretending they're happy, smiling, meeting new people, being intimate with new people. Yeah, we know what happens to them. They regret it. They realize they can't find supply like us. We know that happens. I've told you that many times. But so what? Just because they realize that after doesn't mean it's okay for them to come back in. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box.